ever been in an impossible situation? Well, I have been in a situation like that many times, but I'm just going to share with you this one. So many people describe me as very outgoing and very athletic. I work hard at everything I do, including my sports. And one of those sports is volleyball, and I strive to be the best that I can, whoever or wherever I'm playing with. Last winter of 2024, my last volleyball tournament of the year is when I was at my best. So I started playing volleyball when I was in 4th grade, and I've always played at Litchfield, and my freshman year, me and my mom both decided we wanted to go to a different program and play JO with them. And so we went there, and I was really nervous because there's a lot of different people, and I didn't know anyone, and I'd have a completely different team. And it was hard, but I got through it, and I met a lot of new people, and I got a lot of different relationships, and my mom was also my coach, so that really helped. So it was my first season of volleyball. We had some ups and downs, but we eventually got through it all. But my first year goes by, and then another season comes around the corner, and I was very excited for this one, just as I was the last one. We started out very well at our first tournament, and it was really good, and I was really excited, and we had some ups and downs too, but we eventually got through it. But then we hit the last tournament of the year, our home tournament, which is Tiger Jam, and so that morning, my mom and I wake up. My mom was very, very sick, and I just told her she needed to stay home and rest and take some medicine, just to stay home. But my mom, being the most competitive person that I know, will not miss a tournament or a game for the life of me. And so she came. She took some Excedrin, I think, and that got her going. She took a little nap before our pool play, and she was more energetic than maybe half the team. But so then we started pool play. We played a pretty mediocre team, not really good, not really bad. And then we won against them though pretty easily. And then we played a really bad team, and we won against them right away. And then the last game of pool play, they were pretty good. They were just as scrappy as we were, and it was really, we did eventually lose to them, but it was a really close game. So that placed us in the silver bracket. So we were ranked first in the silver bracket, and then we refed 2 teams. Whichever team won, had to play us, so we refed them. And I was starting to get really worried because my mom, her medicine was starting to wear off, and it was showing. She was very, very pale, and one of my middles too, she started getting really, really sick, and you could tell she's also very pale, and I was just getting very worried for them and my team because, well, one of them plays with us, and 2, that my mom and my coach is on the bench, and she's not going to be showing us how to do stuff or telling us what to do. So then after we left the team, one of the teams won, and we started playing them. We won the first set, they won the second set. They were both pretty close, but the third set I knew was going to be very, very close. And so then it was 13, all tied up, and in a volleyball game you have to win by 2. So my mom called a timeout, and she was on the bench, and she was just looked really bad. And so I took the initiative of leading our team to success, and I told everyone just to keep your heads up. Don't if you shake the ball, so what? Focus on the play that is happening next. Don't focus on the play that happened before. And then they all nodded at me, and then I broke it down and my mom's assistant coach looked at me as if saying oh yeah, good job, you took the baton from your mom, she was the supporter in that moment, and I was the one who was leading. So we played them, and it was their ball, so they served at us. One of my girls just shanked the ball, and then I told her to shake it off, and she did, because the next ball they served right at her again. She gave me a perfect pass, and so then I gave it to my outside, and she put it right down on the floor, and then it was tied up 14, and so it was a race to 16. I went back to serve. I served with their weakest player, and they shanked it, and I got A's. So it's 15-14, and then I went back to serve again, and I served at her again because I knew she'd be all flustered. And she got the ball up, but they gave us a free ball, and so then we used it. She passed me the ball, I set my middle, and we got a kill. And we won that day, the silver bracket, and it was just, that was one of my most memorable tournaments because that was my last time ever playing on the 16s team, and sometimes, like, and a lot of people I'm playing with I won't be playing with them again. And then that was also my last game with my mom ever being my coach again, so that was also very emotional for me. But while playing, like, the game, I faced many different responsibilities with my team. It taught me that I can lead and help keep my team, like, positive. Thank you for listening to my speech.